Hi everybody, welcome back to Toys TV. In today's video we're going to be making Emma, and we're going to use Race-O-Rama for Emma and not this one here. We got that mixed up somehow yesterday. So I have a few rolls. I have this tiny little micro drifter Race-O-Rama, and I have neon roll, and this was a special silver package. I don't know what that's for, but this is the most common one. I can probably get that anywhere. So have a look at Emma again. There's Emma right there. She's white on the top with pink on the bottom, and number 13 on the side and on the hood and on the other side too. So we're gonna first off start by priming Raoul, and the wheels look okay. The wheels are the same color, leaving them alone. We're gonna prime the whole thing, primer gray, and then we're gonna paint it mostly pink on the bottom and then white on the top, and we'll snowflake it in and put number 13 in boxes. Okay, so if this is your first time here, and I know many of you have been here, I'm going to bore you all too often with this here same speech, but there's a button here you can click that'll take us to all our videos. We have hundreds of videos up there. They're all Pixar cars, Thomas and Friends, Dora, Teletubbies, and all kinds of stuff. So what I've been doing lately is making cars from other cars. This is Bubba, and that's a rare car. Okay, I tried to buy that on eBay. It's like $250 just for that, and that's a big one actually. That's Mater turned into Bubba. It's not even real. And I took Mater actually and fixed it up like that there. And this is Miss Spritter retired. I made a bunch of retired cars. See, it's a Radiator Spring school bus, and there's Mater as Miss Spritter. See, I took horns from this car and put it on him, and there's my favorite fabulous Lightning McQueen. Thanks a lot everybody for joining us for the premieres and for watching the videos day after day. I really appreciate it. I found out yesterday one of the guys was here for years watching all the videos, and these are cars I've been doing lately. These are the ones from the Cars video game. This is Tater Jr., Gerald, Stinger, and El Guapo. And there's one more I have to make, the old green car. I forget the name of it. Someone can tell me, that'll be great. And there's Daryl Mustangberg. How'd he get in there? Okay. Someone asked me to make the car also into the King. What do you think? Should I put the King white with an apple on the roof in 43? I'm not sure yet. And someone else wants you to paint Rusty's on the hood there in yellow, and probably on the spoiler. If I can do that, I will do that, but probably not today. And then someone else asked me to make the Jeep from Jurassic Park and use Sarge. So I might be using Fabulous Sarge for that. That's pretty good. Might be this week someday. Thanks a lot for the suggestions. I really appreciate it. And there's a lot more suggestions coming in. That's what I like about the premiere. You guys give me all kinds of ideas. So let's get this cleaned up out of the way here. We'll put Raoul in the paint box, and we'll get a painted primer gray to start, and then we'll put the first coat of pink on the bottom and get ready for the transformation. It's a beauty. Okay, we're all set to go. I always like to line some cars up in the back. There's Next Gen Lightning, Tater Jr., and I got Gerald, El Guapo, and Stinger. And somebody said I should put a spoiler on that. If I find a spoiler somewhere, I'll use it, but right now I don't have an extra spoiler, so I'm not going to. I will in the future, I think. So here we go. We're going to make primer Raoul-Rama. I used to always call this Raoul-Carol, and someone sent me a message and said, this is how you pronounce it, Raoul-Rama, with a S for the C sound. I said, okay, I didn't know that. So that's pretty good. I'm going to zoom in a little closer so you guys can see. I know you like the close-ups, and some people like the camera moving, some people don't. I'm trying hard to please everybody. I'm doing my best though. But I really appreciate you guys watching the videos. Some of you stick around right through them. I really appreciate that, because YouTube loves watch time. Does everybody know what watch time is? Now, YouTube determines watch time by how long you watch the video. If you watch it all, that means you must have liked it. If you only watch it a minute or two, you probably skipped ahead or skipped away, and that's when they say that video is not very interesting, so they don't show it to many people. That's how the whole thing works. The algorithm says, hey, that video is watched. If you're watching a video like a how-to video, you probably watch it all the way, and because you're trying to learn something. This is purely entertainment, so you guys like to kill some time watching us make the cars, and you want to try your own, that's great. But you know, it's fun. It's like a craft thing. If you're bored and you wanted to have some fun with your old cars. Another guy said he's painting his cars too, so that's great. I love when I hear that. I think it's fun. I'm going to do the windows too. This whole car has to be painted. And I was going to use this guy, like I said, but too many people complained, so I'm not going to use that one, that's for sure. Gee, I didn't know it was that. I know it's from, I think it's Mater Tunes or something, when he's in China and Japan, Hong Kong, Hong Mater or something, I forget. Anyway, you can tell me that too, because I forget. Thanks. Just put it in the comment section, or if you're listening along, you're watching me here in the chat, send me a message. Who was that small little car that I was going to use first? Now, Emma, of course, is a female, so I'm going to read what I saw about Emma online. There's not much to say. Hang on. Okay, it says Emma is spunky and cute with just the right amount of self-deprecating charm. Now that means you put yourself down when you're talking, just carrying on. She's England's reigning rally car champion. Wow! And as popular for her personality as she is for spraying mud all over her competitors. Oh, she must be quite the competitor then if she does that. The role in the movie, not the movie, the video game, is first mentioned after the player beats Stadium 1 race and is seen later when Mater comes to the rust bucket. Gee, I know I did all that stuff, but I don't remember it, but I guess if I thought about it or played it again, I would. Mater is antagonized by Tommy Joe and his goons, who keep them from seeing each other, but Mater does later meet Emma. He meets Emma later. Maybe he had a crush on her or something, does he? Who knows? She competes in the Rust Bucket race number 4 in Stadium 4 race. A picture of Emma can also be seen when Mater enters Luigi's Casa della Tires before turning into a monster truck. Ooh. Okay, that's all I got written down or printed off for Emma, so I guess she's pretty popular in the Cars video game. I probably raced against her too. We all did. If you had the video game, you probably did. Okay, now there's not much left of this here. A little bit more in the back. I'm just gonna leave the black exhaust pipes where they are and do under the spoiler. It's looking pretty good primered. And again, like I said, guys, thanks for sticking around and thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. And my subscribers are still dropping. I don't know if that's because they don't like the videos or if people are unsubscribing when they see the video. I don't know, but I wish I was getting lots more subscribers. So if you know how to get my subs to go up, let me know. I'd love to know. I don't cheat or do anything wrong. I just make videos, and if you like them, they subscribe. If they don't, they move on. But I guess they're getting old and unsubscribing, or the YouTube's unsubscribing them for me. No idea. But anyway, there is primer. Race-O-Rama. When we come back, we'll put the first coat of paint on it to get that ready to turn into Emma. Okay, primer Cerule on the way to being Emma is all dried now, and I mixed some white with the pink to try and get a little lighter because I don't think Emma was that really dark pink, and she's kind of a light pink, so this is the color I'm going to use right there. And that's about perfect. Pretty sure I can get away with one coat. I got the picture of the car, Emma, right here. So I'm using that as a guide. The bottom is pink, and the bottom of the doors, and the top is going to be white. There's a pink blob on the top, looks like a footprint of some sort. So I'm going to do the bottom pink, and then work on the white when that dries. Okay, here goes. Say goodbye, Raul. Hello, Emma. Okay, that's looking good so far. I gotta jam that brush in here. I'm gonna weigh one coat too by the looks of it. It's going on nice over the primer, and let's see, nice. Kind of bright there. Hope that's not too bright. Okay. Probably got way too much paint here by the looks of it, but that's okay. Well, I'm gonna just go up, probably up to here with the pink, and then the pink, yeah. And then I'll add the white. It's kind of like snowflaked on. You know what I mean? It's like sprayed on. Okay, and up the side here, the spoiler, and the top of the spoiler, it's got white and pink in it. Okay, I'm just gonna do the back all pink because I don't have a picture of the back of it. And I don't even know if you can buy Emma anywhere. I think Emma's one of those cars that's video game generated only, and you can't buy it. If somebody knows you can buy Emma, let me know. I don't think you can, but what do I know about this stuff? I can't buy any of the rest of them. You can't buy Gerald, you can't buy El Guapo. I have to make them. I used Tex Dynaco to make El Guapo. Remember that? That was a great video, that one. There he is, no horns. Perfect, El Guapo. And this guy was... Obviously it's a Jaguar. I forget the name of him, but he came really good. Now those are the cars in Cars video game. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do is the pink. It's just, and also there's a pink, sort of a pink footprint on top. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I gotta paint this white on the top. I'm gonna just put 4 spots here. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I'll figure out with the white what to do around that. And let's see, the mirrors are pink, right? Okay, I'll do the mirrors. Okay, let's pick this up by the mirrors. And I'll do the mirrors in pink. I have to put a black eyebrow on. When I do the white, I'll put the white here and a black eyebrow. Oops, I forgot the side of the spoiler. And I'm gonna put the supports in white too. Okay, so you won't even notice them there. Okay, that looks good so far. Okay, Emma's looking pretty good. We'll come back when that's dry and start working on the white. Okay, the pink is all dry. Now I'm gonna leave above the windows gray, right there above the windshield, and the windows are gray. I'm just gonna put white on the hood and on the roof and on the sides. and then we'll blend it in later with some pink or white. Not sure what we're going to do there yet. I haven't figured that out, but I have to put black trim around the windshield and on the windows. Actually, it's on both windows, the black trim, and we'll see how that works out. Just going to try and do my best here. The headlights are gray too, so I'm going to add some more gray. I got lots of gray already out, so I'm just going to add some gray for headlights later, and try and draw maybe a smile of some sort on Emma, and the colors should bring out her personality. The pink and the white, and maybe those things on the roof are bows. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's kind of like I thought it was a footprint, but it might be a bow because this is a female car. So let's have a look again and see how the back looks. Okay, it goes right up the side. There's only one window right here I'm going to use. The rest is going to be white, and the black is going to go around the window. And, the spoiler has to be white, and it's kind of like I said, it's not 100% perfect. It's all marks on the side, and this car is pretty close actually to Emma with the spoiler on the back and the roof scoop. And I can put white right here and white across here. Then we'll blend in the pink later somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, like I said, but we'll figure it out. Okay, and now let's see. I'll zoom back a little bit here so you can see more. And I do a little bit of white right here on the window. And I may have to touch up the mirror because I got some white on it again. Okay, there's one side. We didn't blend it in yet. We're going to do that later with some pink possibly, and some more on the roof. I haven't figured out what to do with that pink spot on the roof yet. Might be just a bow, like I said. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to leave it, work around it because it looks okay. And I have to put the hard part's going to be putting the black around the windshield and the windows just to get it right. Okay, I'll turn around to the other side. Change hands. Like I said, I switch hands sometimes, ambidextrous a little bit, so I can get them both done. I think the hard part's going to be putting the black around the windows with my little black brush. Good, perfect. Okay, now across the top of the window, it's going to be white. Oops, I got some. That's going to be covered with black anyway. Nice. Okay, and then just along the top here. What do you think so far? Somebody requested it. I forget who requested Emma. We're doing our best. So I hope you like it. I don't quite sure how I'm going to blend all that other stuff in the sides and everything, but I'm going to leave the windows gray, like I said, and just go right across here with white. Yeah, exactly what it is too. It's right across here is white. I got the picture of the car open on the screen, that's why I don't keep looking back and forth. Okay, and then I'll come back in a minute and put the black around the windows and with a tiny little brush, and we'll put some touch-ups around the rest of it. Okay, so let's leave Emma just like that, and then we'll put the numbers on too. And I'm gonna leave that gray because it looks gray. I'm not quite sure, it might be white, but to me it looks gray. I'm gonna put a black trim around the eyes and see how that turns out. Okay, we're all set to go. I got this tiny little brush. I'm gonna try the black on this here. I got the car sitting in place, so I won't be able to move it too much. That's one good thing. I'm gonna try my best to make a nice bead of black around the windshield and across the top where the window joins the roof line. And this is a rally car, so it's not a dainty car. It's one of the most popular rally cars in Europe apparently. So it's not going to be a cutie car, that's for sure. It's going to be a mean looking rally car. So we got to be mindful of that when we're doing all this stuff here, because it doesn't have to be all perfect. It has to be a good looking rig. Okay, that was kind of thick there, so I'm going to try my best not to make it that thick on the bottom, because this is where it matters right here. Hope you can see that okay. My finger's in the shade. I see that shadow, I mean. So I'm going to try and go across here. Perfect. And then across the eyes. That's the hard part. Okay, here we go. Right across here without making it too bad. A little thick for my liking, but that's the best I could do. There, it's a little mean looking, not bad. Now the window outline right here, I'm gonna change brushes. And maybe this brush is a little bit better. Didn't have much luck with that brush before, so I'm gonna try this brush. Unless the paint's too thick, I don't know. Well, it's not too bad. Maybe it's the brush is better. I thought the other brush should be better because it had a finer hairs on a brush. Okay, it's not too bad. Seen worse. And on the other side, here we go. Thanks again for sticking around. If you're still here watching this, I appreciate it. A lot of guys move on. I'll tell you what my average view time is. 2 minutes. That's what the average person watches a video. So if you're one of the guys that's still here, thank you very much. The analytics tell me how long you're watching and where you're watching from and what device you're using. It tells you everything. So that's not too bad. Now on the door, it also has a box, a black box with number 13 in it. So I'm going to try and draw a black box on both doors and on the engine hood. So I'm going to try and make it pretty big because I have to put number 13 in it. And it actually says Series 13, but I don't think I can write the word series in this for sure. So I'm going to make the top a little bit darker. Now I'm going to put number 13 inside that box. You ready? Here goes. This is the hard part. Wow, that went pretty good actually. So we're going to leave that and we'll go to the engine hood to draw another black box right on the engine hood. See if I can do that right in the middle. It also says Series 13, but I'm just going to leave it a little thicker at the top and put 13 in here. That's not too bad, but I'm going to try and darken it up a little bit. Make it a little bit deeper. There we go. Not bad. And then on the other door, I'll try the same thing. And then I still have to build, to put some pink around and snowflake up the sides a bit. So I'm going to make a black box right here. Series 13. And I'm going to make it a little thicker at the top because it says series in there. And now this, I made the mistake here. It's a little smaller, so I'm going to have to be very careful to make it 13. Well, that's close enough. Okay, let's see what else we have to do, guys. We have to get some pink. Lots of pink left over, so I'm going to just blend it in like they did here. They put some pink up the side, like snowflake it in, like this here. And on the engine hood, there's actually some pink. I'm not sure what it is on the hood here. It's like I don't want to say it's like a footprint. It's almost like a flower of some sort. Right there, and on the side it also has a bunch of pink up in here. I don't know what it would be. And on the top of the spoiler in the back there's also some pink. Let's see, where's it gone? Here it is. It's just blended in like it's here, and on the back and on the front fender. Oops, can't see there, sorry. Now there we got right there. Okay, that's good. And what else? That looks good so far. We're almost done. All we need now, guys, is the headlights are gray and they're little small headlights. So let's get my brush clean and I'm gonna put the gray headlights right here. They're kind of like, how to describe it? They're kind of a little bigger than that. So I'm gonna have to go over on this side like that, and a little bit bigger on this side to match that one. And there's a little emblem right in the middle, a little gray emblem right here. And she has some sort of a smile. I'm not sure if the smile is actually pink. I'm just going to cover it in gray just to make sure you can see the smile on Emma, okay? Even though it's not really highlighted. So to make sure you can see it. There. I think we're almost done. Was there anything left to do? I got the wheels are okay. The numbers on the side. So I'll do a little tiny bit of black right here on this number here to fill that in. I don't want to leave that. There, number 13, and the spoiler's done, and the windows are done. I think Emma is complete. Let's line this up and have a look at it and See how she looks. Okay, this is Emma, what we started with, and this is what we ended up with. Raul Carul is now Emma. What do you think? And here's the original Raul Carul, and here's the car that didn't become Emma. Right there, the little car there. So I think that turned out pretty good, everyone. I hope you liked the video. There's the rest of our cars from Race-O-Rama Cars, the video game. And if you have any more suggestions, keep sending them in. There's one or two more in that series. I don't know if I can make them, but somebody suggested I look through the old Hot Wheels cars to find an old British car. I forget the name of it, the green one. Not El Guapo, another green car. He's always in the way in the race. But thanks for watching, everyone. And remember to watch more videos. There's a button here you can click, and it'll take you to all sorts of them. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks very much for watching. See you later.